for him to get back into his full rhythm, and we know he's got big responsibilities coming up in the next few weeks, and we decided to substitute him. So post game, there's a bit of inflammation around the ankle. It's a sprained ankle. So whether or not that gets scanned will be a decision for the medics tomorrow, and that information will then be passed on to the national camp.
Okay. Look, you come in with 37-point lead at half-time, so it's going to be tough to kind of keep that performance, that intensity going in the second half. And what's your kind of summary of the game back in the net?
Yeah, inevitably, the game as a result was maybe over at half-time, and that is a little bit difficult to then really stay attuned. But players also know that they have a responsibility to make sure that they stay in sync with other players, and that they keep a bit of pride in the try line. We've conceded on average 3 tries a game, and I think the players are pretty disappointed that average was met tonight, despite the size of the gap between us and them on the scoreboard.
Just ask about Ian Madigan. Look, he's been filling in for you there, full-back with Rob Carney out very well. Could he be on Declan Kidney's radar? Is he a man maybe that could plug a gap for him as well, or is he a bit too far down the pecking order? I know it's not his natural position, but what's your thoughts on that? Yeah,
look, it's not for me to speculate really about the national camp, but I think he has done a really good job for us. We threw him in against Treviso. Positionally, he was a little bit of a fish out of water, but each time he's growing a little bit more confidence about where he needs to be and what his role is. And I thought a couple of times defensively he met the last attacker really, really well. Once in the far corner and once down the near side touch, where I thought he did a superb job defensively. And he's a kid that just wants to play footy, really, to be honest. And so if I said to him, probably not as bad as Isaac Boss playing flanker tonight, but if I said to him, look, will you play? And he has played 12 and 13 for us. He's obviously played 10. At one stage he was covering halfback, scrum half, fullback. So he's got a nice skill set that allows him to be, I suppose, very flexible in where he plays.
Speaking of the international setup, Rickard Strauss, of course, got the call up to the Ireland squad during the week and certainly put in a good performance tonight to get the attention of Declan.
Yeah, look, I think he must have called his attention prior to that, because he.
Well, sorry,
look, I'm not being facetious. I just mean that I think what he did tonight is a continuation of what he's been doing for us since, particularly Munster. I thought he was superb against Munster last week. I thought he was superb over the ball defensively, and some of his ball carry. He was a bit like a pinball at one stage against Munster, right in front of their post, where he got hit by about 3 different guys and managed to stay on his feet and carry the ball forward. So, there are a lot of positives he brings, and I thought his throwing was really good tonight. The conditions were a little bit breezy out there, and it was kind of coming and going, and so it was difficult enough conditions, and we're lucky enough to have Sean Cronin, who's really competing with him for that position. With both he and Sean, they got 1 Heineken Cup start each in the last couple of weeks, and it's nip and tuck between the two.
I think that the record score for here at the RDS is around about 60 points. I think you had the opportunity to break that. Disappointed you didn't?
No, look, I don't chase the records at all. I just wanted 5 points because everyone else got them. I looked at Ospreys this afternoon. They managed to get the bonus point try in the 72nd minute. Scarlett's got it last night. Munster got it last night, and Ulster got it last night. So if you weren't getting 5, you were going down the pecking order. So we had to scramble to get it. I know that Glasgow had a win as well, and even denied a bonus point to Treviso. So they've won 5 in a row, and we've got Ospreys and Glasgow coming up next too. We knew that we needed a win tonight to make sure that we stayed in contention.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Cheers for that, Joe.
Thanks. Cheers. Thanks.